quick drink of actual water, for I drink unbelievable quantities of alcohol. I just want to see Garrus. That's all I want. Just one little look at that pretty little man. Put away your gun. This lady doesn't care. She's probably pregnant with all the death grips she's giving her own stomach. Everyone knows that babies are grown in the stomach. Maybe it's a mixed race. They're aliens, you know. Don't judge their parasitic love language. If she wants to die a heroic fucking martyrdom sacrifice being navel busted just so she can star in the next fucking Alien sequel, well, I say she's in the right place. Also, that movie, probably racist now, right? I mean, I don't see any Xenos around here, or anyone in morph suits, but maybe we drove them all out with our, hit movies from the 80s. Xenos, because we were mean to them. Morph suits, because skin-tight walnut crevices are unlikely to be left alone in this day and age. Wait, shut the fuck up, me!
Sharon's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall it.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Shut up, Palin! You were like right over there. How did you get here so fast? It's not like I took years or anything.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian.
Oh, my love.
I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Sarah.
I've never fucked this man in any playthrough I've ever done. I've never played a femshep. But oh my god, this is my best friend, and therefore I am willing to anything that he owns can be in my mouth if he so chooses. Jesus, dude, whatever will get you through your trauma. You don't like Saren, and you're a Turian. I welcome you.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
Internalized racism.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find
I've missed you.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I'm drunk enough to simp for this man till the year itself ends. I'm happy to just be here for years. Are you that in love with Garrus? You've never even given me an it's Rach love. I don't know what that means.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
But I'm sure Rach is very loving. I can't even hang out with you.
You don't want to keep the council
You're
waiting.
my best friend that's ever lived.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Kaiden, please.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Oh, God. Kaiden? Why did I say Garrus? I know his name. Garrus Vakarian. He's the ultimate man. Fuck off, Kaiden.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council.
Supposed to be symbolic if they're important. Shut up. No, you don't matter. No one's liked you, ever. Like, no one even fucks you in the... I will genuinely refuse fuck if it means I can be inside of Garrus. Are you Udina? Holy shit.
Something's in the way.
This man... that's Udina. He's never looked more like Udina. This man has had his cue ball of a face shoe polish. No one has hair this black. What the fuck is that? He's got the same suit and everything. I think that's supposed to be Udina, but they just ruined his face. I'm sorry, you were never pretty to begin with.
The won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making
Garrus
a
is
strong push.
Peak male performance, I agree. He's better than me, better than Miss Shepard.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move.
Oh, I like this guy.
No.
Good job,
Hannah
Solarian. Salad man.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Turian are gray, green, or blue, and they gave this guy the blackest voice imaginable. Good job. Good job, diversity man at BioWare. You did very well. Where am I? Hold on, there's meant to be another quest up here? Are you a, like, side quest or what? I think that's the side quest symbol, but I can't remember in the first game.
No,
Let's go ahead and hang out with
one of the
Goku! Will we do anything else? Goku! What are you giving me?
Commander.
You're saying my name, and you're smothering your beard in mayonnaise, as all others must. I understand, like Kaiden does the same with his head of hair before he ever speaks with me. No. Oh, here we go. Okay, we can actually hear what's going on now. Yes, please do.
Commander.
Yes, we know, Commander, but I want to know what's going on. I don't want the fucking council to be my only Anderson, my dad! Here we go.
already started, come on.
Oh, not now. I'm not ready now. I want a side quest first. God, I guess we got dressed for it. We have to do it.
But there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
A fucking
We've read the
farmer.
Eden Prime
What's a
reports,
pitchfork gonna do, idiot?
The testimony of
Udina.
one
He sucks.
traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
Nihilus was a good boy.
That just let you
It's
catch him off
who
guard.
Sucks.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Hey, I'm prettier than my dad, and I won't let anyone speak otherwise. How did you get involved, Saren?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
Even though I'm so beautiful,
But what
I
can you
spent an hour in this
expect
character
from a
creator.
human?
Insults. Typical. Let's be Paragon as long as we can. We're a brave, 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 brave boy, but on a loose cannon unless we need to be.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
That's not what I meant to click, was it?
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
You cunt.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Oh, Adina isn't a
Shepard's
complete piece of
admission
shit
into
to
the
start
Spectres
with.
is
I
not
love
the
you,
purpose of
Adina.
this meeting.
I've changed my
This
mind.
meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Council, quit protecting him!
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I
You're
agree.
made of metal!
Our
There
judgment
is a
must be based
sewer
on
in your
facts and
mouth.
evidence, not wild imaginings
You
and reckless
insectoid,
speculation.
backward knees,
Do you have
fangy
anything
piece
else
of
to add,
shit.
Commander Shepard?
You won't see the proof!
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
We gave up that quickly. At least make me fucking Spectre, come on.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
There is metal,
This
there are
meeting is
pipes
adjourned.
living in his mouth. This man is a toilet. And we're trusting him over me? At least I have skin.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain.
Fuck you,
You and
Udina.
Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our
You
motives.
wanted me to be sarcastic
I know
as
Saren.
possible? That really
He's
would have
working with
helped.
the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Everything's gonna be just fine, Dad. How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Enough
We shouldn't
worth
talk about
tickling
this
my own palms.
But I know what he's like. And he has to be
It's
stopped.
the only way to show how upset I am. Now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose
He
him.
sort of killed another Spectre.
What about Garrus?
I can
that
send him
CSEC
the YouTube
investigator?
link if you
We saw
really
him
want.
arguing with the executive.
Someone clip it
That's
right now.
right.
Twitch,
He was asking
please.
for more time
You'll
to
save
finish his report.
humanity.
Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact
Yes!
in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down.
Please.
His name is Harkin.
Forget it.
Admiral
They
Harkin?
suspended Harkin last month.
He's
drinking
important
on
in
the
this
job.
game? I don't remember that.
I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
The captain deserves better. Shut the fuck up, Udina.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
Leave my dad
I
alone.
need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the ward.
Are there any other
Maybe
leads?
there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
Oh, good. Everything
Rumor
I
has it
just
he's an
did.
agent for the Shadow Broker.
The shadow
Let's
broker?
go rehash my
An
entire
information
playthrough,
dealer.
guys. Let's just
Buys and
restart.
sells
Why
secrets
not?
to the highest bidder. I've heard Bolivan's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
And what about you and Saren, Dad?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up.
And he's a bit zaidi,
I saw how he
huh?
operates.
I'm excited.
No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
And that's why I respect him. So would I. He's a monster. Let's pretend we're half decent for at least 5 minutes in front of Dad at the very least.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay, my bladder has never felt more powerful in its entire existence, because I think we're about 5 minutes away from Garrus. If I remember correctly, he is just hanging around here. So this could be a beautiful moment for us all. I will never feel more beloved by anyone in my entire life, because Garrus is, the greatest friend of all time, imaginable. Not even like outside of fantasy, he's still just unstoppable. Council and the Ambassador, tell me more.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
Odina's a
He's
bitch.
just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the
Verge,
Anakin
right, the
Traverse.
Verge!
But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council.
We're gonna get pirated
ambassador
so
just thinks
hard
it
the
should happen
Batarians are
sooner
not
rather
the
than later.
biggest of fans.
And I agree.
What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known
This
terrorist
is 20
threat.
years ago? Oh shit.
Saren
I forgot
eliminated
Turians
his
lived like
target.
200 years.
But a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all
What's
up.
5 years to him is
I
like
saw how
20
he
for the
operates.
big boy.
No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
He's a monster. I think we've already said this.
Killing innocents doesn't
Yeah,
end wars.
I know
Okay,
how the-
sorry
but
guys. I
only
was
if there's no other
my
way.
piss distracted me. Tell me
Saren
more
doesn't
about
even look for
Harkin.
another option. He's twisted, broken.
I confuse Harkin and
He
Hackett
likes the
quite a
violence,
bit.
the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Oh, dude, same.
Roughing up suspects
Probably
in
shouldn't have
custody,
been born, but
bribery
like here I
accusations,
am. Not my
alcohol
fault.
and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why protect him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
But he keeps
A lot of
making
backroom
fucking
deals were
problems,
worked out over the
idiot.
years to keep him on the force.
Dad!
Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay, well let's ask if they abandoned him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances.
Why on
If
donkeys
the
the
embassy
dominant
wasn't protecting him,
species
he
of
would
our
have been
world?
fired 15 years ago.
They would have been on the council
CSEC is
forever
better
ago.
off without him.
In which case, Spectres.
I want to know more about the
Ass
Spectres.
defect.
They're not your typical government agents.
Number one.
They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Just how extreme we talking? How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years.
Really? That pretty?
They see
Hell
something
yeah.
in you. They want you on their
They
side.
want me to be YouTube
Nihilus
famous.
was supposed to give them a final
Twitch
recommendation.
famous.
But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
And how are they organized? No! That's not what I wanted! How are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power.
Give me all the power, please. I desperately fucking need it.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
We just did all of these fucking options. I am fucking stupid. Tell me about the Shadow Broker himself. I know everything, but I'm not sure what Captain Anderson himself knows. Big Papa of all the humans.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly.
What do you mean, not a threat?
He's just a
He has
resource.
the nudes of an entire fucking species under wraps. Some of those nudes, pretty threatening. Let's hope no Krogan 200 caliber railrod is able to.
You and Saren have a history.
Come out of the screen like the fucking Ring, huh?
No
days.
Tell me about Barlavon.
Luckily for
He
you in
specializes
Krogan
in
years,
moving
that's
large
like
sums of money without
enough
needing a
time to get
paper
so fat they can't even
financial
recognize
genius.
their targets.
Doesn't do anything
Who needs
illegal.
witness
He
protection
knows
when
all
you've
the
got
loopholes.
Taco Bell?
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I desperately do. I want to hang out with Udino. I want to know if we can actually get anything more out of him than we normally would in this game. That, or maybe, just maybe, we can hang out with the Council. Are you Council? Kaiden, what do you want? I don't want to hang out with Kaiden at all. You're the most boring man of all time.
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel. The pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
If I remember correctly, Chorban, hold on.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
This boy right here? We're not getting any kind of like side mission icon out of him. But we can talk, hell yeah.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Our first interaction with a Solarian. Oh, man. You make me cry just by looking at you out of fear of Morden, but whatever. Following the Keepers.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
You were fondling, dude. You can't
I'm not
hide
sure I
a
should
good
be talking to
fondle
you
from
about
me.
this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why the lies?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Why don't you let me help, Chorban? I remember Chorban throughout all 3 games, so I think this might be more important than I even remember it being. Give me a little slice of the criminal cake, please.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device
All
I
you need me
developed.
to do is upskirt
Activate
the
it each time
insects,
you see a
right?
Keeper. All collected data will
No matter
automatically
how
upload to
praying
my
those
database.
mantises will be,
I'll
they're
even send
ending
a
up
few
on my
credits your way for
OnlyFans.
each unique scan.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
In which case, I got it.
I should get
Don't
going.
fuck
then.
with the signs, boys.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Are your nostrils the things below your eyes? Because, gross. Keeper scan has been uploaded to the database. Well, that was very easy. We've got thousands more to seek out, preferably once I'm off camera, because these things can take fucking years. I remember these things like, I think they were the last quest we had to do in the entire game before the final mission. So, that's gonna fucking hurt eventually.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
And what exactly has she been hearing? Or he hearing? What the hell are you?
It's not just isolated rumors.
You're a salad man.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous.
Everyone knows he's a cunt? I don't remember that.
Who you mentioned that to.
I think it's the first time I've heard this.
It's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Why, Aturians, such pieces of shit. Now, I seem to remember, this boy over here actually gives us some missions. I'm not entirely sure why he isn't right now. I get the feeling that maybe they either removed it from this game, from the remastered version of the game, because it's a relatively boring mission, or it comes down the line. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hang out with our boy, Groose. The biggest Gary of all time in the whole world, far more powerful than SpongeBob's son could ever be. Can I hang out with you? No, I cannot. There's no one to fucking be with right now. This is really sad. Can I scan you? No, okay, so there's only 2 keepers in the land of the Council, as far as I can tell. I don't think there's anyone through here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna speak to Garrus like one more time. We're gonna have one more interaction with the ultimate boy, because I think we have to on the way out anyway, because fast travel is impossible unless you go to a doorway. And if I remember correctly, he interrupts you, but I could be entirely wrong. We might genuinely have to seek this dude out on a mission. And, oh my god, if I manage to miss out on a fucking companion, because I know BioWare make it very easy to miss out on your companions. We can't go to the Presidium. We go down to the Presidium, they're just gonna start talking. Garrus wasn't here.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence.
The fucking music is so adorable. I'm so relaxed.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his death too.
Absolutely we do. Do you hear the music?
I hate politics.
Actually, you don't belong on this fucking mission at all. You belong in this fucking team. So, elevator missions, elevator conversations used to be what they do.
Welcome.
Shut up.
Thank you for...
Elevator missions used to be what they do to mask long loading times. And by missions, I mean conversations. I'm really good at this, and I'm quite fucking drunk. But yeah, elevator conversations used to be what they used to do to, like, interrupt that shit and make it quite a bit clearer as to what's a conversation and what's part of a mission and everything. But hello, you're not Garrus, you are but a man. Let's go hang out with Butterman,
refuses to listen
King
to
of
reason.
Butter.
Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Well, tell me about these rules.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
You really allow this shit on the Council's fucking own home base? I could tell you to arrest it, but I could also ask about the reason. Let's
What's
talk
the
about the
purpose
reason
behind
first.
the evangelical permits?
We don't know
Forcing
shit as a
religious
human, I
evangelicals
guess.
to register for a permit
Far too
weeds
fleshy,
out
far too
undesirables.
dumb.
It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
So arrest it.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
They do? I think that's free on the entirety of the Citadel until you start making movies, because genuinely, they become actors, and it makes me really sad as the series goes on. But for now, let me talk to it.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit pinker than you are, my friend, and maybe just maybe they trust the pick.
Any
not
progress
you.
with that Hanar?
Go away. Not yet.
Sorry, I don't care what the
Blah,
something
blah,
is.
blah, 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 blah. Jelly.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers?
That's
Or
what
has
it's
the
called. I
Honorable
remember.
CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
My friend, this isn't the way. Ugandal Knuckles disapproves.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays.
Even if Knuckles disagrees?
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
So I'm worthy of you. Could I buy you your permit? Oh, okay, well we could buy with like a grand or something. We'll probably come back once I'm worthy of hanging out with the Octopus boys.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Yeah. You spread that jelly all over my peanut butter, my friend. I got spikier people to see. The ultimate boy, Garrus Vicarian. Do you know where he is?
Any progress with that Hanar?
No progress whatsoever. I don't want to side with anyone before they've got their permit, and I don't think I'm good enough to give it to them just yet. We've spoken to Udina, although maybe we should speak to Udina once more? I guess we'll hang out with him once more before we actually become the ultimate Spectre. What does Spectre actually stand for? Special P-E-C-T-R-E. It actually has like an acronym if I remember correctly, but the jog is throwing me off. We looked far too adorable for me to remember actually militaristic things. I don't know. Humans are bitches. The other aliens are way too cool for us to actually handle. They know what Spectres are. We're just fleshy little baby men. The receptionists know who I want to hang out with. I want to hang out with Udina. We can just go this way, because I don't think we've actually ever hung out with Udina, aside from when we first met him. And I think he's a massive piece of shit. And he only gets better as the game goes on. Well, the games go on, I guess. It's really weird playing like a triple. I don't know what to even call it. Like we're playing the entire franchise at once. Legendary Edition is really fucking weird for me. I'm playing them as separate games. I don't even fucking know, dude. That's my boys. The Keeper and Din and Zeltan himself, the ultimate fleshlight. One day he'll be invented. For the boys back home. For now, only the ultimate lads. Only they get to experience what he would be like as female genitalia. Is it this way? What do we got going on within here? Because maybe only Anderson is living within the,
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Well, you're a bitch. I hate everything about you. Get the hell out of here. Because I'm taking Garrus, and I'm taking my boy Rex for the rest of my life.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
Nope.
I should go.
Really thought you'd have a little bit more after that. But I don't know how to go to Garrus right now. I'm almost more drunk than I ever expected me to be.
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake.
Normally, when I don't drink for like a few weeks, I'm unstoppable, and my tolerance doesn't change at all. But this time, it seems like I've gotten quite a bit more drunk than I ever expected. So I'm a little bit more wary of what the fuck I'm saying. Don't want to immediately be cancelled because I'm an absolute asshole. We all know that. Let's spam Q&E and let's make our way into here. Where do you take me? The woods! Let's make our way to the woods and see if we can find myself a tasty little Garrus. Let's go to Korra's den. See if that's where he's hanging out. And I will take myself another swig of rum because that seems like a good idea right now.